The Swole Nurse with another video review for you guys. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you guys know that I said be on the lookout because my wife is amazing. It is Christmas time, has come and gone, and she's came through. I now have a set of Power Block adjustable dumbbells. Now, I've been using these for a while, and I have to say that I love them. I've tried using the Bowflex in the past that my family has, purchased, and there's a few points that I like about these Power Blocks better than the Select-Tex. Now, the Select-Tex look cooler, and I'm not going to lie, they just look better. But for functionality and bodybuilding, I have to say that the Power Blocks are better. The first point is the Select-Tex, the way that you adjust the dumbbells. Now, on the Select-Tex, you have to turn a dial to adjust the weight. Now, they also go from 5 to 90 pounds, or excuse me, from 10 to 90 pounds on the 1090s, such as the way that these go from 15 to 90 pounds. And I believe if you use here with just the weights or the handle assembly, it's 10 pounds to 90 as well. Now, the selector on the Bowflex are nice because, they're easy. You just turn them on a dial. The only thing I didn't like was that sometimes when I would use them, I would forget that you have to turn the dial on one side and you have to match the weight with the dial on the opposite side to get the weight. They can be kind of a pain in the butt. Now, this one here on the Power Blocks, they have this little rod here. Now, they come with different color bands here, and I'll show you in a second on the chart on the top of the dumbbell. But it's as simple as going from just like that, pulling it out, switching to the next weight, and so on and so forth. So it makes it very simple. The only thing that you do have to watch out for is making sure that they're evenly lined up on one side or the other. But they have a magnet in there, so it's not going to fall out if you're, moving the weights around a lot. I've tried a lot of different exercises with these, triceps extensions, overhead chest pull, the whole 9 yards, side laterals, and they don't clank around too much that, it becomes a problem. Now, the thing is if you want to get really technical with the weight, the handle assembly has two adjustable weights in them, which has a simple lever that you move to open and close it. For example, right now I've got two adder weights in there, so my weight ranges go from 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 10-pound increments. If I take one of the weight blocks out, simple cylinder, you place it to the side, close it back down, throw it back in your rack here. You're now going from 17.5 to 27.5 to 37.5 to 47.5, so on and so forth. And then when I come out here and I pop out the second and go just plain empty, put it back in the lock position. You probably don't have to, but I do it anyways. You go 15, 25, 35, 45. So essentially, for the money, you get more weights than the Select-Tex. The Select-Tex only goes up in 5-pound increments. These go up in 2.5 pound, 5 pound, and 10-pound increments. So you get essentially a whole 16 more weights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, the whole 16 more dumbbells for your money. But like I said, it's very easy to put these back in. You just drop them in. Oh, excuse me, I dropped my camera there. Let me readjust the camera here. Sorry for that, guys. You just put your weight in there, close it up, put it back in the rack, throw your rod back in, and you're good to go. Now, another point that I like about these Power Blocks better than the Select-Tex, when you're doing chest presses and things like that, you know that you have to rest your weights on. Okay, that's the second time now. I'm going to have to get myself a new setup here. Put your weights down on your knees. Now, that being said, the Select Tech has a round knob on the dial. There's not very much surface area. It's a little heavy on your knees. And I feel like when you do lift the weights up, they do clank around quite a bit more than the power blocks. So this being said, the power block has a nice flat square surface to rest on your legs. It's very comfortable coming up. It's very comfortable going back down when you're lifting weights. That also being said, the 1090s are more expensive than the power blocks that I've gotten for 90s. My wife went to bodybuilding.com. She sat on hold for 10 minutes. Shout out to bodybuilding.com. They're a great site. And they just gave her 15% off just for being on hold. That's great. Bowflex wouldn't do anything like that for her. So, that being said, now, you have more versatility for when you get stronger. That being said, it's good for pros as well. This can go all the way up to 150-pound dumbbells. Now, the only thing that I have noticed a little bit is your wrist mobility. When I'm doing a close or a superset on my chest flies, and I come in from the chest flies and I turn them to do a close grip to superset on my chest presses, the way that the weights come in, they kind of push on your wrist a little bit when you're coming in, and that's just the mechanics of it. But that being said, I think my wife got these for about $425 for the set, and I've been using them for a while. I love them, and I would highly recommend getting a set of power blocks for yourself as well. All right, again, this is Colin G, the Swole Nurse. And thanks for watching my videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. How's it going, YouTube? It's Colin G here, the Swole Nurse, with another video review for you guys. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you guys know that I said be on the lookout because my wife is amazing. It is Christmas time, has come and gone, and she's came through. I now have a set of power block adjustable dumbbells. Now, I've been using these for a while, and I have to say that I love them. I've tried using the Bowflex in the past that my family has, purchased, and there's a few points that I like about these power blocks better than the Select Techs. Now, the Select Techs look cooler, and I'm not going to lie, they just look better, but